This is Barbie reporting for the Bedford County Free Press. My son had the opportunity to take a class with James Yeager from Tactical Response here in Primera, Pennsylvania, and I have the great honor to have an interview. What was it that motivated you to start Tactical Response?
Basically, I've always liked guns. I liked teaching. In 1996, I started teaching carry permit classes in Tennessee, and it just grew from there. I never had the intention to start a business or have employees or anything like that. I started the business while I was still a cop, and it just grew and grew and grew, and that's what I do now.
Okay, and other than the money, what else motivates you?
There's two things that motivate me. There's the immediate light bulb coming on for students, like, oh, I get it now. It's like they couldn't shoot, and then we told them this thing, and now they can. That's the immediate. Then there's this residual thing that happens when I've had nearly 40 students in gunfights, and I get these calls saying, I saved their life, my training saved their life. They could hear me telling them to do something during this gunfight that saved their life. That's the big payoff.
Okay, great. I know I asked Shane how things went yesterday, and he said awesome. And I said, what did you learn so far? And he said safety. He said, and how to use a gun quicker. And I'm looking forward to asking him later what he learned. Well, when the course is over.
Basically, the course covers the mindset, tactics, skill, and gear that are needed for you to protect yourself in a violent encounter. That's a broad definition, but that's it.
Okay, and you don't know when you'll be coming back to Pennsylvania. All you can, say is probably check your website out.
Yeah, tacticalresponse.com has our full schedule, and we have a newsletter. And when we add classes, we send out on the newsletter. But we're up here. This is actually my second time in a month being up here. But we're usually up here in this part of the country, Palmyra, about once a year, and it's usually about this time of year, about August.
Okay. And what's the most important lesson that you would want your students to walk away with from your teaching?
That they are instructors. And I know it sounds odd, but every person that takes a class from me knows more than most people that have owned guns their entire life. So it's imperative that they understand that they have this level of knowledge and that they share it with people. Of course, being safe is the utmost importance, but it's everything else too. When they leave, they're not students anymore. They are now instructors to teach what they have learned.
Is there anything else that
Yeah, there's one last thing I'd like to say. There's been a huge influx of people buying guns, new gun owners, buying AR-15s and stuff the last year or so. You need training, but beyond that, you need to be safe with it. 2 rules never break. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. End of story. Keep it off there until the sights are on the target and you're ready to shoot. Number 2, never let the muzzle cross anything you're not willing to destroy. Doesn't matter if it's loaded or not. Treat all guns like they're always loaded, but keep your finger off the trigger and never point the gun at anything you don't want to destroy. And go get some training.
Thank you. That's James Yeager from Tactical Response.
Thanks.